Okay, we are. I know it's windy. I hope you can hear us, but we're on the Maryland section of the Appalachian Trail. This is the third morning. We started at Harpers Ferry. We planned to stay the night at Ed Garvin's shelter, but apparently it was kind of crowded. So we kind of like moved a little bit away from that, and this was stealth camping. Last night we stayed at Dahlgren's Backpackers Camp. Ordered pizza, had some Domino's. Paul was with us in the beginning, but he had to take off. He didn't get enough time off to finish the trail. But yeah, today we're headed to Annapolis Rock in that area, and we don't know where we're going to camp. We'll figure it out when we get there. Some of the water sources are dried out. It's very windy today, but more to come. I'll start recording again when there's something interesting. We did stop at Washington Monument, which is the first monument erected in honor of Brother George Washington. And it was very windy up there, but we did have a couple that took a picture for us. So you should have seen her face before I turned the camera on. She was not smiling. We have gone about 7.4 miles so far. We just passed uphill. We just passed Annapolis Rocks, but there's a lot of people out today. We didn't feel like going down there and hustling around trying to get a picture with a bunch of people around. So we're about a 0.2 of a mile past Annapolis Rocks on an AT, and we're about to eat some lunch because it is 1 o'clock, and we might try to go another 6 miles to the Ensign Cowell shelter. That's our goal. We'll see if we can do it later. It's 7:03 p.m. The senior citizen obnoxious party.
Where's the windshield?
Yeah, I got it out.
Oh, you got it out.
Good morning. Day 4 on the trail. We slept at the Ensign Cowell shelter last night after putting in a 14-mile day. Not gonna say it was easy. It was rough. We got there about 5:30, maybe 5 o'clock. And at first we thought we were going to be the only ones at the shelter, which was great, you know. But I was short-lived. But had to walk, and there's probably a half a mile, quarter mile down a ravine, it seemed like, to get water. The first spring was dry, but some people told me that there was water there, but so I just kept walking. There was another spring, and it wasn't easy, but I was able to get 5 liters of water out of it, which was plenty for us to eat and to fill both our water bottles up this morning. And I gave about 1.5 liters to some obnoxious family that came in that night, but that's another story. I think we were grumpy. They came in, were loud, obnoxious, built a fire. We were ready to go to bed at 5:30. But this morning we talked to them, and you know, they're good folks. So today is the last day. It's about 10 miles from Ensign Cowell shelter. We're pretty confident we're going to do it, no problem. And this will be the last day on the trail. We ran into a guy, 2 people actually, 2 interesting folks. First guy yesterday, his name's Recon. He's a veteran, and he's doing a SOBO hike to raise some money for Gold Star families. And I'll put a link to his charity in the description, as well as a link to his YouTube channel. And really great guy. We talked for a little bit. And today, yesterday when we got to the shelter, there was a bunch of kids at the campsite that was near the shelter. And while I was in the restroom, I was getting water, Rebecca met the guy running it. His name is Smokey, young guy. And what he's doing is, what'd you say the name of that thing was?
Called Outward Bound.
It's called Outward Bound. And he's got about 11 or 12 inner city kids from Baltimore. And he's kind of teaching them how to escape and get out in the woods and enjoy life. It was really nice. Really great guy, really friendly. And the kids were polite. He's teaching them trail etiquette and the whole, and camping etiquette and the whole 9 yards. And he's going to take them on a hike today, and we already came back that way. It's not going to be easy. They're going to be hating life. But anyway, I'm going to get back on the trail, and when we get, unless something comes up, I won't turn the camera back on until we get to the Mason-Dixon line later on. Every so often on the trail, you come out of the woods. We just got up, we went up a mountain leaving the shelter. We just came out of the woods, and this is what we're faced with now. And you can see the trail going right up through there, and the sun's coming out. So I knew I heard a leaf blower in the background, so, but yeah, it's pretty beautiful. You can see that the leaves are changing up here, sun's coming out. What a beautiful morning. Yesterday it was overcast and cold. It got down cold last night. It was windy as all get out. And yeah, what a beautiful area. No, I say it in other videos, the only way to get to see this stuff is to get out and do it. Get out there and enjoy life, but you got to do it now. So we're almost to the top of this ginormous mountain. I don't know how high it is, but it was a rough climb. I just wanted to pan you around here. Look how massive these rocks are. There's just caves everywhere in them, and this is beautiful up here. Nice little flat clearing. I'll get the elevation and everything of where we are and post it if I can remember to do that. But there's half calf, but it just goes around and around. We made it all the way from Harpers Ferry, West Virginia to Penmar State Park on the Maryland-Pennsylvania border. We followed the trail all the way to the railroad tracks looking for a sign that said Mason-Dixon line, but you would have had to cross the tracks and go another far or whatever, so we just decided this was good enough. We did the whole Maryland section, and we're happy we did it. We're tired. We had one long day, which was 14 miles, and we finished yesterday, and today we closed it out with a 10-mile hike, and our feet are tore up. So we're going to go get some Fatty McFat sandwich food from McDonald's and then go set our feet up somewhere and cry about how bad they hurt. But until next time, oh yeah, check the description for the links to those people that I mentioned. Later.